What's going on?
Welcome and rejoice, humans.
No,
I'm not even gonna do the AKAs today. It's just you are
So
chilling
what are we
with
talking about today?
with the Zackvengers today.
Nothing crazy.
It's good, y'all.
Okay, so
Oh, you're not doing your intros?
Nah, we get straight to it.
Straight to it.
Straight to it.
The Snyder Cut. It has officially
Dropping
been
a bomb.
announced to drop on HBO
now.
Max 2021. No specific date, but I'll take whatever I can get. And yeah, let's talk about it.
Can we just give it up one time? I'm just gonna do a small applause break.
Yeah.
Because I think it was mostly due to everyone's veracity and just spamming the internet for a creative to get his vision done and worked with. So thanks to us.
This is really never been done before.
So yeah. This is really crazy.
It's like on it. Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, what happened?
What's up?
The connection is dirt for me, but
You can't hear anything?
I can. It's good now, but before it was lagging OD.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt on such a monumental day. Like, I've been waiting for this day for years, bro. Almost 3 years I'm waiting for this day.
Dude, Madam Web's finally getting a movie, bro. That's what...
Yo, exactly, bro. I waited for this shit for so long. Yeah, nah.
Bro, I don't even think I knew who Madam Web was 3 years ago.
Can I just like I wanna share with y'all my experience today.
It was just me and you watching it on live, right?
I tuned in after. I watched Man of Steel and on my own because it was like breaking up for me. But then I joined in the Q&A after that. Sorry, go ahead, Clown Prince.
Yeah, so mind you, Zack was supposed to have this in June, when Man of Steel actually came out. He's gonna do it the commentary on the day of 7 years or whatever. And he all of a sudden pushes it to a week before HBO Max drops, and then all these reports were coming in from people that had inside scoops, and they were like,
"Shit started
it's
leaking."
Happening. And then so then I'm sending y'all stuff, I'm reading stuff on Twitter, and
yo, Junior, I gotta say, I loved when you were sending us shit and how in tune you were with everything, right?
He had here this.
He had Twitter alerts on all the Zackvengers, bro.
If this was the streets, this was Junior like this.
You're to the streets, bro.
I gotcha.
Ariel, where are you?
I'm in the upper right.
This guy right here.
That's Mark, but to me, but all right.
That's fine.
Cool. Yo, remember how many times he said you were reaching?
I wanted to be proven wrong.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait, all right. But before I get to my story, Ariel, did you was there in your mind a good possibility we weren't gonna see this? And this goes for all of you actually. Really think at one point damn, we're not gonna get this. At least no time soon.
Solely because of the circumstance, because of how Warner Brothers is, because we have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. They could have been mad petty and been like, nah, fuck that. We're not doing it. That could have happened. That could have been a thing. It's possible. Absolutely. But I mean, I'm glad I was proven wrong,
But I feel like you were just afraid to jinx it. You didn't want to.
No. I when I say stuff is either because I'm kidding around or because I legit want to be proven wrong. Not even because of the whole jinxing thing. I'm not really superstitious like that.
Or you're a hater.
Whatever. But I'm just glad it's happening.
But to answer your question, I had faith, bro.
Throughout the whole time.
Yeah, there was never one time
since November 2017.
Yeah, I wasn't following it like you, but I always knew. I was like, with everything going on, this shit's gonna happen. It's too many fans.
For me, I like I had a lot of faith in the beginning, and then there was like I think a year after Justice League, or like a year, like there wasn't any news about it really. It kind of just seemed like whatever, and I was just like, like, and then Warner Brothers just, I don't know, I just kept losing faith in Warner Brothers, and I was like, you know what, nah, like I don't think so. But then my faith was restored when Gal and like Ben and all them started, or actually no, when Zack started releasing the screenshots first, and then when Gal and Ben and Ray and Jason all posted their social medias like hashtag release a Snyder Cut, I was like, okay, yeah, we're valid now. It's definitely happening.
So Henry never did that, right?
Henry never did that.
No, he never publicly spoke.
And that's what. Right, full circle.
That's what made it almost like
because this shit. Yeah, Henry was like, yo, they gave Henry the big announcement, yo.
So yeah, let me tell ya. So when I was watching it, right, obviously I knew I was gonna have to wait till the end, to get something, and so I was waiting. He took a little break too. I was like, yo, I've never wanted Steel to end so quickly in my life. I was like, can this movie just end already? Like, because I was looking at the time like 3 times. I'm like, yo, and then when Henry came on, I had that reaction, right? I was sitting next to Kayla, and I looked at her and I was like, I showed her, I was, yo, Henry's on. I was like, something's about to pop up.
I'm glad you were next to
Brian.
Who was that guy in the comments who said that shit?
JB, I'm glad you were with somebody, because at least you wouldn't look crazy. I'm here by myself and I went like this. I went. I'm here like, oh shit, he actually pulled up. And I'm like, all right, it's lit. And my heart just started racing after that.
My son, you know what was the funniest thing ever? He just had his mustache.
That's like, what made it so ironic.
How funny is that?
Yeah.
He always the mustache. He had like a blue tank top on, chilling, looking ox. I was, oh, this man already prepared for whatever role, Witcher, Superman. Like
he just came off. Now. He just came off a Warzone win, for sure.
But so yeah. So then, they start breaking down the movie a bit, and then Zack was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have a few other people join in," and I thought he was talking about the other cast members.
Me too.
Like, oh, no way. But then I seen like some fans hop on. I was like, oh, okay, so he probably selected questions and told them to hop on and gave them the Zoom meeting ID and whatnot. Yo, shout out to Zoom, bro. Like they held it down.
They're eating during this quarantine, bro.
Yo, they're like, please never end. Please.
Yeah, that's why I think. I mean, I'm not even gonna jinx it, but I dropped a bomb for Zoom. Shout out to y'all and you, Zoom. It was good.
And I was Zoom. So then they were asking questions, and most of them pertaining to Man of Steel. So I was like, okay, like one of them is gonna have to ask about the Snyder Cut, and then the last girl, like she did, and I was like, oh yeah, I was like, here we go, he gonna announce it, and then this is where my heart dropped, because he was just like, oh, like I would love to, right? If it was up to me, I would love to release it right now. I can't.
Yeah, I was like,
I was so stressed, bro. Yo, you can ask Kate. I was looking at the screen like this. I was like,
especially with Henry,
not serious
and
right
the stuff
now.
that Henry was saying.
Serious right now.
And the shit that Henry was saying.
And then
too,
they jumped. They jumped to Henry, and he's like, "Oh, I just wish I didn't have a movie with my mustache like that." Like, and so then they go on about it a little more, and Henry's like, I reckon you should show them. And I was like, oh, what we talking about now? And then it's like, I can't show them the movie, but I think this counts for something. And when he turned it over, and all I saw first was HBO Max. I was like, I literally went like this. I was like, like again, bro. It's like as if someone hit a game winner, bro. I was
absolutely,
and then like, yo. Like Brian called me because I texted him immediately. I was like, "It's official." He called me.
Thanks for that.
Mark called me. I was and then like not even a second later, HBO Max's like social media started posting
everything too. Justice League, Batman vs Superman accounts.
Yo, you think the fans were in on it?
The what?
I don't
think
the
ones
so.
that were in the Zoom call.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
like
think
what a
so.
coincidence. The last one asked about the Snyder Cut.
Not all of them asked the question though.
No, well, Zack read the question off. I think he had control of it, of which ones he was gonna do. Yeah, they could have been in, but either way, the way they reacted in the Zoom call too was just like all of us. There was no way.
Yeah,
and Henry was just there. Like I was like, let's go, Henry. I just really wanted Henry to
show love.
And he did. That's exactly.
I love how he gave him
to show love. He was on there. He was just like, yo, like I got you. I'm your Superman, bro. Yeah.
That was the alley oop though. He was like, well, I'm sure you could just show it to them. and then Zack is like, yeah, I don't know. He's like,
well, mate, come on, mate, just show them.
Come on. He was like, you could just show them right now. You could just show them, do it yourself. Like, all right, okay. And then when they started playing around like
Zack
that,
was like,
he was pump faking. He was like,
fine.
He's pump faking.
He was like, you know, 2K when you press circle.
He was taking.
Yeah.
He was taking mad. He was like. Right? He was taking mad long to flip the camera. I'm like, hurry up, Zack! What you trying to show us?
Yeah, facts.
Like, nah, but his wifey was there. Like, Deborah was there with him.
Shout out to Debbie.
Man, it's just, like for us as fans, this is just such a good moment. Like we have people that are gonna hate it regardless because they just hate Zack Snyder. They hate his films for whatever reason.
People are already saying dumb shit.
Like it, exactly. People that once said, "Oh, it's never gonna come out," now that it's coming out, they're like, "Oh, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna be as good as the theatrical cut." But it's like,
so what?
It's like, oh, you no, not even that. You haven't seen the movie yet. How on earth would you know that? But because they didn't like Man of Steel, they didn't like BVS, that's gonna be their stance. But for us, like to me, reading those comments, like nothing fazed me today. I was just like, yo,
because we won.
Yeah, like this is gonna be marked in Hollywood history. I hope y'all know that because it wasn't like not even as a DC fan thing, not even as a comic book fan thing. Like for a studio to release a movie and to be so pissed off about this movie that you released. That they're like hashtag release Snyder cut for them to go back. For them to go back, catch. Oh, all right. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll finish my statement in a little bit.
Okay, stop. Go.
We Gucci?
Yeah, you good now.
Like for the studio to go back and be like, I bet like we're gonna have not only are they going releasing his cut and they're giving extra money, they're giving $20 to $30 million for him to finish effects that needed like touching and to shoot new scenes that he wants. So think about it like this, like that Steppenwolf he first saw, like that's potentially going to be in there. Darkseid is going to be in there. Green Lantern is going to like
Martian Manhunter.
The 3 names I just mentioned make this movie. Martian Manhunter already makes this movie way better than what we saw. Black suit Superman
and Deathstroke.
Not even
Darkseid.
Deathstroke.
Even Joe Manganiello. He was saying, he was like, yo, the end credit scene was longer. Him breaking Lex out. Like, we probably get a whole fight scene of him
shit, dude.
Messing people up.
That's going to be lit, man.
Yeah, that's just going to be fire.
So you think they're going to use the Steppenwolf from Batman vs. Superman?
I hope.
But that means they got to redo a lot if they do that.
Yeah. Well, no, because I don't think
so. I think it's just
he just needs to voice it again. Because with the Steppenwolf that we saw in Justice League,
was shot?
No,
or redid?
Like it obviously didn't look like it did BVS. Like he had to actually, I think he had to like wear like a CGI outfit and shit. Like in this one coming up, like if he does the original Steppenwolf, I don't think he's gonna need to wear a green suit. So it can. Because you can't use a CGI like CGI that much. Like you saw his face. His face was like not human like at all. like in BVS, you know.
Well, that's my point. Pretty much all the scenes with Steppenwolf will have to be redone.
Yeah, they'll have to be like CGI, but I'm sure they probably already started that a little bit, maybe before all this shit happened.
Yo,
This is all specs, though.
It was all speculation.
Well, imagine people like seeing them shoot
absolutely
Justice League.
Oh my god,
they need to stay the fuck home.
Here's here's another thing, but that's the thing. I was gonna point that out, Ariel. One of the things Zack and like whoever is working on it can get started on right now in terms of like editing wise, things that were shot and
so Zack to hit me up.
I'll let him know. I'll hit him up on Vero. Be like, yo, like my boy Ariel Prime, like trying to hold you down right now.
Man, I got a chair and all that already.
Yeah. So what's like?
I got a chair.
I'm the guy in the chair.
What's confirmed for the Snyder cut? Like Green Lantern, like you said.
Wait. Green Lantern is confirmed. Like he said it.
But he was always supposed to be in it, based off of like.
We don't know what Green Lantern.
That
like
scene,
which one?
That scene of Alfred where Superman goes and talks to him. That was supposed to be Green Lantern.
But it doesn't even show Superman,
like
does it?
Yeah,
that scene wasn't in the movie.
No, it was cut.
That scene was not in the movie.
Yeah,
but
what about
it wasn't?
Supergirl?
But then it got added in the deleted scenes.
But then that would mean that Alfred would
added.
have prior knowledge because he looked like he recognized the guy when
he said you'd come. Like that's what he said. But like so maybe during the recruitment he goes to try to recruit Hal, and Hal is like, nah, fuck that.
Bruce goes to space and he's
Bruce
like,
is a genius,
dude.
Not even that.
You know Hal lives on Earth,
he
right?
probably has intel. Don't let the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie cloud your judgment.
Nah. I got a bad taste.
What was funny, Junior, that I heard today? Because you asked me about Ian. This morning, my coworker Ian, he actually told me he liked Green Lantern. He said it was dope.
Oh.
I was like, what?
Spit out his drink.
You said that's your boy?
Nah, he's my coworker.
He's your coworker? Tell him to put his 2 weeks in.
I hope he doesn't listen to this podcast.
Someone put his 2 weeks in.
He said, no, he's not my boy. He's not my boy.
2 weeks in, bro.
Threw him under the bus real quick.
That's crazy. But, you know, back to what we were saying, though, like, here's another thing. We're getting more scenes with Batfleck. Like, Ben is coming back.
I can't believe he's going to come back. That's crazy.
No, that's believable. That's almost Jordan saying. Like,
no, I'm not saying I can't. Like, it's crazy. Just like how he came. It's like that he's coming back like this, man. I just can't believe it. Like,
bro, he's not doing it for the studio. He's not
doing it for Zack.
Doing it for Zack.
Yeah, like, and that's what I was telling you on the chat. Like, that just shows what kind of character, you know, Zack Snyder is, and like who he is. Like these co-workers of his and the people, the cast, they all want to work for this guy. Yeah. So like for us Snyder fans, like, why we gotta listen to people that want to be fake bullies, fake trolls on the internet, like talking shit about our guy? Like, that's our guy because, one, we fuck with his movies, and two, like, clearly
he's a good person.
Yeah.
Like, he got, like you said, he got Ben back. Like, you gotta understand, he gave up on Batman a long time ago. He's coming back to finish.
At least this.
That's
this.
wild. There's a whole nother Batman out there still filming a movie, right?
Yeah.
And he's gonna.
They continue production.
I don't know if they can. No, like he's saying that they're still.
Brian means like it's in production.
Oh, right. Obviously. Like, I thought you just broke some news. I was gonna say, damn, that casual,
nonchalant. Yeah,
breaking news.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. Zoe Kravitz today in an interview, she said that she's been waiting for someone to hit her up so they could start back up. She's like, every day I'm on my phone, like, can we just start
she
this
wants
thing
to
back
get back
up
in the
again?
cat suit.
Like, that's lit. Yeah, she's like, I'm like, that's lit.
She's in the gym every day like this.
Putting up shots.
Like, Cole, who is this? Nah, but that to me is crazy. Like, Ben Affleck, guy who dropped it at the time, he was dealing with depression and the whole situation that was going on there didn't help the situation at all. And he's still coming back. He's like, yo, Zack. He literally said in an interview when he was promoting that movie The Way Back, he was like, yeah, I would pretty much do anything for Zack Snyder. And there you go. He is. So, you know how all this got started? So apparently a lot of like AT&T executives and Warner Brothers executives on that day of November 17th, like the anniversary of 2019, when the hashtag was trending, apparently that caught their attention. They're like, oh, like obviously it's still a business, it's still money. And they saw potential in that. They're like, oh,
yeah,
like, mad. This is trending number like 1 on Twitter right now. People want to see it.
Number 1.
What you say?
Like whenever the I'm just saying, like whenever the fandom wanted it to, it would just start up again.
Yeah,
like whenever
it was random.
Post something crazy, boom, spring back random. Up again. But so, and then Zack is such a goat. He told executives like, yo, come to my crib in Pasadena. I got a theater room. I'll show ya like the assembly cut. It's not all finished, but he showed them in black and white. And that was in February. Like the meeting he had with the execs was at his crib, bro. He said, yo, come through, watch the flick, let me know what y'all think. And now we're here. So that day they probably had a deal. And my thing here is, yeah, I think they're gonna do this. They're gonna release this cut, but they're gonna do something in this movie that's gonna affect the rest of the universe. Because
assuming they make it canon,
bro, it's canon.
If they don't, well,
it's canon, bro.
So then Ben's coming back for multiple movies.
Changes everything instead of Flashpoint.
But that's what I'm saying.
Unless this leads up to Flashpoint, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And this is coming out in 2021, along with the Batman, Black Adam, and the Suicide Squad. So none of those movies really have anything like that's gonna coincide, really. But yeah, he can definitely, and especially depending on when it gets released, like what month, like the beginning of the month. Beginning of the year or end of the year. It will have something to do with where the DCEU goes with their timeline. But the fact that HBO Max is launching and they're not going to have whatever the fuck Justice League that they showed us back in 2017, like they took it off their slate, bro. They're like, yo, this shit don't exist. This shit didn't happen. That shit is not canon no more. That shit is not canon anymore.
I think they just need to come out and make an official announcement about it and just be like, you know what, that's not. I'm dead serious. I'm just serious because people are going to be confused because think about how much shit is going to be different after this. You know what I mean?
Official announcement about what?
Like that the theatrical is not canon.
But that would have to be Zack. I think Zack would
don't people know that's a fan-made movie?
Hasn't that been established yet?
Josh Whedon's the only one that knows that. But
Yo, like I said, if the Snyder Cut sucks, I will tattoo Josh Whedon on my ass. Okay?
Well, this has nothing to do with Josh Whedon. You should tattoo WB on your ass. You should tattoo Warner Brothers, the Warner Brothers logo on your ass. Then, if you're gonna do that.
No, don't tell me what to do. I'm gonna put Josh Whedon on my ass. All right?
His face or his name?
Yeah, you didn't specify. You didn't specify.
You just said I'm gonna tattoo Josh Whedon on my ass.
I'll flip a coin.
Oh, so you're leaving it up to Two-Face.
All right.
Yo, can we just talk about Suicide Squad though? This is the only part I'm kind of confused on because I remember like Steppenwolf was supposed to be in Suicide Squad, right? And then there were supposed to be Parademons.
Mm-hmm.
But that came out before Justice League.
Right.
So were Zack Snyder and David Ayer like in talks?
Ayer?
Well,
I don't know.
I think that was supposed to.
They're boys.
Yeah, that was supposed to lead up to Justice League. So basically, they weren't gonna kill Steppenwolf, I don't think, and then they were not gonna kill Steppenwolf in Suicide Squad. They were gonna kill him in Justice League, and then
like early, right?
I don't think that early.
It might have been like the middle boss fight.
Yeah,
no, I think it was towards the. I think it was towards the end, but like not the very end. Like
I don't know. Like
Gal's supposed to chop his head off, apparently.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Damn.
Fuck spoilers. We've been speculating. Like,
He said this. This is all shit he said.
You heard it here first, guys.
But now we know the movie's coming out. I don't want to get anything spoiled.
You didn't. You already heard this.
I know, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it. Now when I see that shit, I was just like,
yo. But hold on.
Yo, there's so
shout out my guy Charlie.
Yeah.
I just watched his video.
Why'd you have to ruin this podcast?
I just watched this video.
Charlie.
Yeah, my man's got
I'm kidding.
all the knowledge.
I'm kidding. Yeah, he does.
But he was saying that like most of the movie, like like Superman's resurrection wasn't gonna happen through the Justice League. Like they weren't the ones to resurrect him.
Who's gonna?
We all know who that is.
The Gulag.
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna spoil it. But y'all know who.
He goes to the gulag, bro. Then he drops.
So, and it was said that a lot of
bro,
you know
who
the what
who
do you think?
What was your question?
If Superman doesn't get res by the Justice League, who can he get res by?
The mother box. Or he doesn't. The sun.
Dark side.
You're close.
Dude,
where do mother boxes come from?
Apocalypse.
Who's on Apocalypse?
I know,
Dark
but
side.
at the end of the Batman vs Superman, he was like already coming back. Wasn't he like healing over a long time?
Yeah, but maybe like he catches him like when he's still like not
100%?
awake. Yeah, and then just like, all right, anti-life equation.
Makes sense.
Can you write that equation out?
Yeah, hold on, give me 2 seconds.
But yeah, so Charlie had said that majority of like the middle portion of the film was supposed to be the Justice League versus Superman, not just that one scene. Like it was supposed to be various scenes of them trying to and he was supposed to be wearing the black suit the whole time. I'm like, bro, what were they? What were they thinking? Cutting all this.
Because they were probably like, "Oh, Superman can't be bad."
Yeah, but the scene where Superman fights them that made it to the theatrical cut, isn't that Snyder's scene?
Which one?
Yeah,
that was the start of their encounters, though.
But like, yeah, there was a lot more that was supposed to go down. They changed a lot.
Cause he almost literally got turned right there. When Diana was like, Kal-El, remember who you are. You know, she delivered that line amazingly, and that's why I remember that scene.
Come on, bro. I gotta violate.
Dude, in a fan-made film, is somebody gonna give their all in acting?
Yeah. And then Batman was like, "Oh, my stomach's in my ass." And he got
yeah.
Dude,
my stomach's in my ass.
They're gonna.
my stomach's
in my ass.
They're gonna do my favorite. They're gonna do my favorite hero justice again, bro. That was such a disrespect. Characters, I'm not like we're not gonna get into it. You know,
it's not that it's not that Batman doesn't crack jokes, but it's like
but people complained about Batman killing people when he has, but they don't complain about him being fucking stupid funny like that.
Yeah,
that is more out of his character.
It is. It's way out. Even Batman going, "I'm gonna bleed," or "That's gonna bleed," or something like that. But that also wasn't his fault.
Right. But like, yeah, that's not his humor. That's not Batman's humor. Like his is more like sarcastic, like
or dry, or super
scene.
Dry.
Like, right, like what's your superpowers? Like, oh, I'm rich. Like,
yeah,
that's it. That's the joke. It ends there. And it's like, oh.
Remember in the animated series when he was falling?
Oh yeah.
He was like,
yo, there's this one scene.
He was just mad serious. He's about to die.
Justice League animated series, yeah. He's like about to die. And he just hits up Clark. He's like, "Yes, I'm falling. Can you please come help me?"
He's dumb serious.
The funniest thing ever. Dumb serious.
That's like that's funny. That's like when you know you're about to die. You're going to the gulag. You're just like, yo, the resume is cool.
So like vulnerable. It was funny.
So, no, we were just discussing that they're considering doing it either as a movie, 4 hours, or a series which would be 6 chapters. And again, it's going to cost between 20 and 30 mil.
Extra 20 and 30 mil.
Yeah. So what do you guys prefer, the full movie, or do you want like a 6-chapter series?
If it's six chapter, as a 6-chapter series, then like, is it going to be like Netflix where they release it all at once, or is it going to be like, it depends? You know what I mean? Like, if it's
right,
if they release it all at once, you might as well just drop the entire movie.
Nah, if they do series,
yeah, exactly.
I think it should be a series because Zack can really get away with making each episode like an hour and a half and shit.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Because because the thing is that you can work on and develop.
He's gonna finesse the system.
That's what I'm saying.
You can see Magneto. Or
you can legit finesse WB like that because again, we were deprived of 2.5 hours, a 3-hour cut of something that never came out, and now that we're getting basically a Flashpoint event where we get to redo everything, why not do a six episode? Like, this has never been done before, so
also,
the best way to do is to take advantage. Aproveche.
Just think about it from a business point too. Like, HBO Max would love more content, especially if you do a series and you release it
exactly.
weekly.
And then maybe they can flip the industry on its head. Mark, I don't want to say I want to apply for your job at DC, but imagine if from now on DC just like and WB or AT&T is just like, yo, what if from now on, Zack, you're gonna do like the universe that's just streaming, that goes straight to streaming, that maybe he handles something like that. Maybe he
Kevin Feige of DC, bro. Maybe, that's all he needs
on
to
that
do.
end, it's less of a risk because they're like, all right, you're doing a 6-episode Green Lantern Corps series that you can probably help us develop. Why not go all out with it? I see this as a great way to be at competition with Marvel, that you can still do your own thing. Like, it still feels like their own thing, and they're staying true to theirs.
I like that you mentioned that because I haven't been seeing this as a competition to Marvel at all.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm like, to me it's like this. Marvel has done their thing, dude. Like no one's gonna compete with that. No one's catching up to that. No one's doing anything with that. Like, they started that back in 2008 until now, and they're doing their thing. But like, and going. And but the thing with this now is, you know, especially for us that grew up on these characters, to be able to see, you know, and especially us who love Man of Steel, love Batman vs Superman, to see Zack's vision finally. You know, I think from a creative standpoint, studios are gonna be like, wow, like, we're definitely not gonna fuck with directors' movies anymore. It's like, yeah, got it. The fans did this, you know. And to your point, Ariel, and pretty much, you know, for all you guys that I'm surprised. I thought some of you would be like, oh, nah, just do movie. But Ariel, you brought up a good point that Zack would be the type to be able to create an 1.5-hour episode, but that 1.5 for 4 hours. You're just like, yo, so much shit happened this week on Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Exactly.
But and again, what you and Brian were just talking about is, you know, just having him take control of like these like kind of mini series or like series here for HBO Max and pertaining to DC. It's like, just imagine what he can do with all that. Like, Zack is at the level where a whole studio was able to trust him enough to do this. Like, that's how big and broad his fan base is. That's insane. Like, that's insane. And I get it. There's a lot of people that don't like him, but I think there's a lot more people that do, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Because
AT&T, you will always hear negative comments more than positive. And the fact that like make release the Snyder Cut #1 like hashtag, that says a lot.
And that's what gets more traction too. The negativity will always get more traction. I'm pretty sure that anybody on YouTube is uploading a video right now talking about how it's still going to be trash, how it's still going to be a waste of time. Like,
yeah, 100%.
Waste of time uploading that video, my guy.
but AT&T and Warner Brothers business decision, in my opinion. They're like, yo, we're gonna use this traction. We're gonna use all this. Let's do it. And you know how many more people are gonna sign up for this now? Even people that are gonna watch it just to hate it are gonna sign up for it just to watch it and hate on it.
Yep.
Fuck it. AT&T
Yeah,
is like,
I saw
you
some
took our
dudes say,
money.
like, yo, when is this coming out on
Psych.
Blu-ray? Because I don't want HBO Max.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, all their compressed bullshit. I was like, y'all know HBO does not miss with TV shows, right?
No. I know what I can explain that complaint. What they mean is that in terms of streaming and stuff, anything that is streamed or anything that you can watch online, like on YouTube and all that, all those files, all those video files are all compressed, so the quality won't match that
compressed,
of Blu-ray.
Oh, literally compressed.
Yes.
I thought he meant like.
Oh, I thought he was hating.
Yeah, I thought it was like
he was just like, yo, what? He's like, yo,
I was like, yo,
watch this, like, OD. Like, can I just put this in theaters?
That's why I prefer, like, all these rewatches we've been doing. I prefer watch like the Blu-ray if I do have it of that and
got it.
Streaming, yeah.
So, do y'all think they'll do something like with The Irishman, where they'll release it in certain theaters as well? If, like, let's say it is a movie,
select theaters,
or no? You think there's
if it's gonna be a 6-part series, then no. That would
obviously not.
Even if it's a movie,
they shouldn't do it because that's gonna just take more money away from them.
Exactly, and already movie theaters are in a hurl of shit because of what's going on now. So since Earth is closed,
that.
Yep. Ow.
But yo, like, there's just so much to dive into with this. Like, just so many still unanswered questions. I'm just glad we found a direction in a sense, you know, again, and we can sort of elaborate a little bit. So we touched upon this earlier, but if this is canon, right, officially, and whatever we saw in theaters is not, where do we go? Where do we go from here?
Bless you.
Where do you go from here? You just keep going up. Zack should, as soon as they're over with this, Zack should go right back to them and go, all right.
I think
Zack.
What I said with in the last podcast, that's probably their best bet. If you make this canon, make like the Flashpoint movie, because they said it's going to be like a different kind of Flashpoint. I don't know what that means, but if it is
not animated.
So I think, like, if they do the Flashpoint correctly, they can maybe, like, we probably won't get Zack Snyder's full vision, but we can maybe get some kind of, like a little bit more than just the Snyder cut. And it can set them up for the future.
You can't get his full vision
because didn't he have
like the trilogy?
Yeah, he wanted 3 parts of Justice League, right?
Oh
no, he had a trilogy of no, it was a trilogy.
It
was
3.
Yeah, it was so Man of Steel, BVS, and then it was supposed to be the Justice League movie that we're gonna have now. But what was gonna happen was, they see Darkseid, they're like, bet we gotta go Apocalypse and take the fight to him, like we just saw in Apocalypse, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
They're gonna go there.
Gonna be that second movie. Yes, they will go there. That was his plan. That was Zack's plan. Yes, and somewhere along the line, Lois was gonna get clapped. Superman's like, word.
He's gonna succumb to the anti-life equation.
Nightmares. Yes, nightmare sequence that we saw in BVS,
and then Flash.
Yo, mind you, I saw no, and then right, because Bruce tells Barry, like, yo,
but that's a different version of the Flashpoint, because that's when he went to. That's the Batman versus Superman, right?
Yeah,
I guess my theory shot then. Never mind.
Well, here's my thing: if this is as successful as it seemingly is going to be, but that's my thing. I don't know if right now Zack's like, okay, they're gonna give me this, and we're not gonna be able to do 2 or another movie like this. Do you think he's just gonna make this one big movie just to close it out, close his story arc?
Yeah, he could. He doesn't owe us anything after this. He's like LeBron in Cleveland. Like, you don't owe us anything.
That's facts.
After this.
Dude, if the thing is 5 hours, or if he does like episodic, it's like 6 episodes.
That's over 10 hours easy right there.
If you can, right. So my point is, like, you can do 3, the first Justice League, and then the back 3, the second Justice League.
Yeah, but they only have 20 to 30 million, bro. They're not going to record a whole another fucking movie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Again, if you are smart with this, if Deadpool can cost $40 million to make, if the Joker, I understand this might be a CGI fest, which it rightfully so should be, considering everything that's involved. You can finesse the system. Like, I believe that Zack will do what he can and make this thorough and make this his, which is what it is. And if you guys have seen anything that he has put his name on, it's his. Watchmen is very much his.
I just love Suicide Squad. The reins are just back on his hands. He's like,
exactly. Like Suicide Squad wasn't his, but you felt his influence when Batman showed up. Like, you felt like, you're like, oh yeah, this is like something that Zack drew up. So same deal with Sucker Punch. Same deal with 300. Same deal with what else did he do?
Man of Steel
and BVS. You have
what else?
You have all of these iterations of these characters that he legit admires and loves and takes care of them. Like, remember, like, just in the commentary he was doing for Man of Steel, like how he was explaining everything. Like, he knows his shit and knows how to do it. And I can't think of anybody better to actually have this done than him. Because if they were gonna go another route with this, like maybe have him as a producer or something, that would be whack.
So here's another thing, right? Warner Brothers, we had that report like a couple weeks ago. They're halting their stuff on. And Mark, this is another reason why I think for a fact that this is gonna be canon, is because Warner Brothers halted like to do with Supergirl until they figure out their Superman. Okay, perfect. We're gonna see Henry again in Zack Snyder's Justice League, and so now Henry's still young. Henry wants to continue in this role. He's in great shape. Man of Steel 2. I don't care. That has to be in the works after this. Man of Steel 2. Another thing, Patty Jenkins, right? When she was in an interview recently as well, and they had asked her, what's like going on Wonder Woman moving forward. And she was kind of like, on the edge, kind of more like, oh, I guess we'll have to see how the rest of the universe ties in. Wink, like more like a wink, wink. Like, depending on how Zack Snyder's Justice League ends, this is where it's gonna take the rest of our. Like, I won't be surprised if in that movie it starts off like present day and Flash goes back in time to the events of Justice League.
Wait, which movie starts present day?
Zack Snyder's Justice League. Like, it starts off as present day. Like, the events of Shazam happen. The events of Aquaman happen. All that happened. We get a scene of Cyborg and Flash in the lab, and Flash is like, yo, I want to test something out. And then boom, he runs fast enough, runs back in time.
But
what's the point of that?
In Aquaman, they already mentioned the entire fight.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they have to reset the timeline. To reset the timeline to make this movie like not conflict
I get it. Everything else. What's the point of him just testing to go back in time, and then he's gonna go back and accidentally fuck up the time?
It could be the multiverse with the Flash from the CW, where he was like, I told Victor this was possible. So now he got he's got the idea in his head. Okay. So he's like, yo, Vic, I want to try something because I went into a multiverse and I want to try it again.
I'm just confused.
And then like that just starts a whole nother universe.
So then, he basically goes back before the events of Justice League.
Yeah, but what about Robert Pattinson?
That's none of your business, bro.
Bro, I don't know.
Ask Mark that. He's the one who works with DC.
I don't know, man. I highly doubt that.
He's not in the extended universe. I thought
that's his own thing.
Technically, no one said he's not. Oh,
I mean, Matt Reeves did say, "Oh, it's my own thing, bro."
Right. it's your own thing in a shared universe.
That's what he thinks.
Basically.
Bueno, hasta que ellos digan. Cause
either way, no matter if we get it as a movie, no matter if we get it as a 6-part series, no matter what happens in it, we're getting it, and that's all I'm happy about.
Yes.
Like, again, back to our the beginning of the podcast. We won. Like, the fans won. Like, we cracked Warner Brothers. Not even that. AT&T was like, yo, y'all clearly.
Yo, like, what's the possibility of the movie?
I don't know what y'all doing.
Like, all honesty, what is your thoughts on the movie being bad? Like, what's the possibility?
Well, the limited budget could impede it a bit. The limited budget.
I'm telling you right now, I highly doubt it will be bad. I really, truly believe that
I'm gonna
Mark will love it. I don't know about Ariel. Because Ariel is very picky, bro.
I'm excited.
But he likes BVS.
Executive produced by Feige. He's gonna be okay.
No, I get he likes it as much as us, but I
love Zack though.
Exactly. No, I got you. Yeah. So
where's the Zackvengers?
But I gotta keep proving that shit to y'all.
Yeah. To your point, Brian, I think these executives are like, regardless if it gets bad reviews, because most likely it is, because for some reason critics, I feel like Zack in his prime before he got married was just smashing all these critics' wives or something, because they have like a to pick with this dude for some reason. Like, is he just that much of a goat that every movie he comes out with, you just gotta, that shit is black?
Dude, he's too advanced. He came from the future.
Before his time, bro.
Yeah, this is before his time.
He's too mind fucking.
Facts.
Like, but so my prediction, the critics are probably gonna shit on it, and the haters are obviously gonna hate on it. But the people that love Man of Steel, people that love BVS, they're gonna love this.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't see how critics could really hate on it, because I don't know if those old folks know how to use a streaming service like that yet.
I think actually, surprisingly, I think it's actually going to be well received.
Why? Just because the whole hype around it?
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna say that because this whole situation, this whole situation has been like kind of like a Cinderella story.
They have to give it a good review, right? They have to give it a good review.
Come on, like the moment, like
they probably want to hop on the bandwagon now.
Exactly, that's my point.
Absolutely. Once that shit comes out,
people are gonna hop on the bandwagon.
Yeah, OD.
And you see the Zackvengers like this.
Oh, shit the fuck! We've been doing this for 3 years.
I'm saying, like, they might actually give this a good review, or at least a lot better than BVS. Like, I could see this getting like a certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. I could totally see it.
The one we saw in theaters got a 40. This shit is already above a 40, so you cannot get lower than that. You can't
believe it got a 40. A fan made film got a 40, bro.
I think I think it's getting at least a 70 on Rotten.
Place your bets right now. Mark said 70.
Wait. Hold on, wait.
I don't gamble.
I said at least 70. I'm gonna if I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 80%.
That's wild. Ariel.
72%.
Junior.
78.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, I'm wild though, right?
97.
Nah, I'm gonna go with like a
2.
I'm gonna go with like a 52.
Okay.
I just feel like they will not fuck with it, bro. It's just too. Like I said, it's too advanced. Like they gotta think.
You haven't even seen it yet, bro.
But it's been 3 years. The whole movement. It's like
it doesn't matter, bro. Critics are fucking dickheads. Think about how good Batman vs Superman is and how much went into that. He's putting even more into the fucking.
That was like the first film that was superhero film that was ever like that. Like,
bro, unless everyone gets fucking fired and they hire new people by 2021. Well, who knows coronavirus, but people getting fired.
Like, because people getting fired.
People getting fired. Start applying, guys.
Yeah, Mark looked at me like, what do you mean?
Job opportunities
I thought he was gonna be like
Warner Brothers
in the herd or something like that. I was like, whoa.
No.
No, I get what you're saying.
But
like,
yeah, guys.
To be honest though, I don't care. Like, I don't care what critics have to say about it.
Yeah, when I asked the question, I meant like fans.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, right.
Like, you think fans? I feel like every fan is gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least they'll at least say that it's better than Justice League. Like the fans will say that it's better than Justice League for sure, in my opinion. Dude, Ezra better learn how to run in the past 3 years. That's all I gotta say.
They better reshoot. I don't care if they put all
3 years, you better learn how to run. 1 million of that budget better be teaching Ezra Miller how to run.
Yo, imagine having $1 million reserved to teach someone how to run.
They have Usain Bolt on the track, like,
yeah, I was just
this is how you do it,
dude. When he goes back in time and he sees Grant, Grant's like, listen, this is how you gotta run, dude. This is how you gonna
do it.
He starts running like Grant,
bro.
He's like bomba clat.
Fun fact: I saw where Usain Bolt went to school.
Where?
When I was in Jamaica.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's lit.
Shout out to Jamaica though.
And I saw where he ran and shit. It was pretty cool.
That's dope as fuck.
He used to run to school like every morning. Back to the topic.
Yo, Chillin with us. You heard it here
first. You saying is the next guest we're having on.
Yo, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna answer some, like, I guess, some speculative questions, whatever.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Dun dun dun.
So we have a couple of people who had a couple of questions. I have one here from Ben Groom. Shout out to him. Y'all should take notes if y'all don't follow us on Instagram, because he's like, I'll make sure to listen to the podcast. He said, and I quote, "deserved for such a good account. So thank you, good sir. We really
shout out to you, my guy.
Shout out to you.
Yeah,
a little applause
there. His question was, do you think if the Snyder Cut goes well, it's going to be enough to reboot the series? So we pretty much talked about that not too long ago, a couple minutes ago. I think if it goes well, if there's not already plans in the works right now, they definitely will. If both critically and financially it goes well for HBO, Warner Brothers, and AT&T, definitely. But I do think already as we speak, Zack already has like plans for other movies or other shows. And I'm just glad to see we're getting, again, some form of a linear idea plan for these movies, for this extended universe that DC has. What do y'all think?
That was a good question.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a mad thorough question.
I agree. I mean, you kind of said everything.
Damn.
Another question?
The next question, yeah.
You killed that one, Drew.
Yeah, for real.
Let us talk. Damn.
Yo, was your foot on the question, guy?
Yo, like, got that mentality, bro.
Why is my fucking screen so orange? What's going on?
Mark,
Zoom, do you want to read the next question? Or I got it.
You can read it.
Oh, okay. So this is from DC_Marvel_fancast. Not but we can definitely talk about it. Deathstroke and Darkseid. Again, like we mentioned, Joe Manganiello, aka Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke, aka the best part of that movie was that ending scene. So I'm actually gonna go to his post because he said, "Oh, now y'all get to see the actual end credits scene." No, I think he said the extended. So he posted the whatever. Y'all know the photo of the poster, and he writes the Snyder Cut, including the original post credit scene, and it has a bat symbol and a Deathstroke. So. Oh my God! I don't even know what to make
I
it.
I can speculate on that.
But if I see Batflick and Deathstroke scrapping a little bat symbol and a Deathstroke symbol.
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen is the extended version of that scene. I can speculate is that Deathstroke is gonna attempt to break Lex out, and while he's trying to break Lex out, Bruce is gonna come through and try to throw hands. But Deathstroke obviously 1v1s him, and that
collapse
wins. and that's why we get
Whoa,
that.
No, I'm not saying clap. I'm not saying clap. Just kidding. Calm down.
Wait, what?
Yo, relax, bro. Relax.
He gets the best of Batman, but he don't.
I'm
Definitely.
You talking about what
joke.
he said?
It's
yeah,
a joke.
I'm talking about what he said. Nah, I don't joke that way.
Right back.
I don't find that funny. Where you going?
Bye, Bernard.
So, yo, Ariel, I 100% agree with your train of thought there. I think Batman's gonna show up. He's gonna do one of those Titans, the OG animated, where Robin always used to go like Slade. That's exactly what Bruce is gonna do. He's gonna like
Slade.
And then he's just gonna, or like he's gonna throw like a batarang.
Oh, that's gonna
catch it.
So sick,
yeah,
dude.
Bro. If I see that, I'm letting right now. Since we're all gonna be watching it together, like there's gonna be movement in my pants, like underneath. Like just letting I know. I'm gonna have a blanket on. So 2 hands. Bet. Good.
What? No.
We're talking.
That's not.
We're talking.
All right.
All right. Bet. Next question.
Yo, do we get to answer any of these? Or?
What happened?
Huh?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, son.
No, I mean you already said it. So now, like the next question, hopefully someone else can
continue.
I'm
just reading them.
No. All right, go ahead.
No, just fight right now.
Yo, I
1v1
will. Yo, all right. Green Lantern rumor. Mark, go ahead. You
since you're DC correspondent.
No quiere hablar. I'm going to right now. Relax. I think I'm not sure which Green Lantern he's going to actually put in it, but I do vaguely remember him talking about having like the original Green Lantern, like the first one before Hal, like the
whack
his
one?
name is fucking escaping me. No, the one that was like supposed to be like a fucking legend. I can't. Abin Sur.
The one that got.
Do you remember that? Do you remember hearing that?
Green Lantern movie?
Yeah. Do you remember hearing that? Like,
well,
I thought you meant from like the comic books, like the first Green Lantern.
Oh no.
I'm not sure. All I know is there was a lot of speculation. This guy named Sam Benjamin was cast as Green Lantern.
Right.
First names, man.
So, like, I think that would be.
I think he. I'll look it up right now while Mark.
Yeah, who does he look like? I'm just trying to see who he could end up being.
But yeah, there was speculation that guy was cast as Hal Jordan or something like that. But I think if like the CGI, a lot of the CGI is going to have to go to him if he if he's fighting.
He's from England. I'm trying to just get it so it won't get that glare.
There you go,
on.
right there.
He's from across the pond, mate.
Across the pond.
Yeah, he's in Peaky Blinders too.
Oh shit, Peaky Blinders is a great show. But yeah, I mean, I think it would be very interesting. I'm very interested just to see how they actually make their constructs look, like, and how his suit is gonna look. I'm so interested in all that shit. Like, it's gonna be really, really fun to watch. The whole movie's gonna be fun to watch. Yeah, the whole movie's gonna be fucking
showed a little bit of construct, right, when they showed the flashback.
The what? Oh yeah. Yeah, with the original war, right? With Darkseid and the Atlanteans, the Amazons.
Like that scene, Brian. Like that scene. It wasn't supposed to be Steppenwolf. That was Darkseid. We're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I said Darkseid. Yes, right.
Well, no, yeah, but you were right regardless.
Yeah, whenever didn't he release like actual
a
pictures of that shit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
He was just there like
posted.
Man,
that was some great concept artwork.
Yeah,
that was really dope.
That really was.
Are there any other questions?
Well, I just want to see if anyone else has anything to say about the Green Lantern.
Oh,
before everyone. Everyone good?
I think it should whatever they do here should tie into whatever they're developing down the road, like whatever the show's gonna be.
I agree because that's the best way to sell it.
And yeah, if they're having a Green Lantern show on HBO Max, like exactly,
it's an alley-oop, bro. So far, DC has two alley-oops. Right now, it's Flashpoint,
and this, and then now the Snyder cut.
No, that's already a dunk, bro, because it's happening.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, depending on where it ends, how they,
I was gonna answer your previous question. I think it was Ariel, but you know that scene with Alfred. So in the extended version of Justice League, which had like 2 extra scenes, which was one of Superman entering the scout ship, and 2 was him approaching Alfred. Yeah, originally it was supposed to be Green Lantern, and yes, I think during the recruitment process, Bruce, you know, found Hal Jordan, and I'm sure if we ever do get the Air cut, we'll see more of Bruce Wayne approaching Amanda Waller about metahumans and people with special abilities. That post-credit scene.
More of that scene, you're saying?
Right, or we'll see him doing detective shit and finding out like, oh, there's a guy on Earth with a green ring, you know, and he'll probably do his research on it.
Okay.
So
right.
I mean, again, Zack and Chris Terrio got that down. I don't do the writing, not yet, at least.
So Chris Terrio's he's still attached to this.
I don't know. I think Zack is just. Zack's probably like, yo, I don't want anyone producing, directing, or writing. This is
none of y'all come in.
Like what Josh Trank just did with Capone. With is that shit? He directed it.
He did Capone.
Tom Hardy. Yeah, but he did everything. Like he was like, I'm starring in it. I'm directing.
Yeah,
I'm producing it.
He has self.
But so that question, yeah. That question was from _the_great_Cal. Thank you. This one is from Ian_Godridge. Did I pronounce his last name correctly?
It don't matter now. Shout out to you, though, my guy.
This is boy, or not boy anymore. He asked why they gotta wait till 2021 to release a movie that's already made.
My guy.
Question.
Well, listen, my guy,
question.
Ian.
It's okay.
You tell him, Mario. Go ahead.
This is my guy, Ian. Here's how films are made, bro. First, you have to write the script. Then you have to storyboard. Then you have to get your actors. Then you have to shoot and also scout where you're going to shoot. And you have to do CGI and other post work. The Snyder Cut was never actually made. It's just never got to be made. I believe it never got to be made like fully, like how.
No, he screened it to.
No, I'm saying he never got to finish making it like fully.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not completely finished.
Yeah, so that's why we never got to see it.
But he has a storyboard. He has his actors. He has
all these things down. It's just they have to do extensive reshoots. That's all.
But I think the 20 and 30 million and the reshoots were just. I feel like they're doing more with it.
Yeah, for sure.
To make it work later. Like they're not just like finishing the movie.
Yeah.
The fact that they're doing reshoots means like there's more going on after this movie.
For the extended
canon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, they probably
part of that budget is to finish CGI, is to finish editing.
Yeah.
But I think reshoots are just his way of making
that's a good point.
So it's
especially if they make it a series, they're whatever.
Yeah. So it's not that it was.
They're not gonna invest like 20 or 30 million.
Exactly, and also you can't fast track something that's been you also can't fast track something that's that's in good hands. Like
been in the works for years.
Exactly. You can't fast track it. Let Zack do with it what he does.
They've been slow tracking it. That's what they have been doing.
Yeah, he's taking his time with it for a reason. because it would be really selfish. It would be really selfish of him to just like fast track it and just put it out like in August or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it wasn't ready yet. So trust me, guys,
I don't want it in August.
Yeah.
I don't want it in August.
I want it when it's ready.
Whenever Zack's like, yo, it's done. Like I have not even a period to put on the script. I am that finished with this. I'll be like, bet. I'm good. Zack, when you good and ready, we're good and ready. Heard you, my guy.
Zackvengers assemble.
You, Ian. Thank you, Ian. Yes. So from Real World of Flash, our buddy Unison. Will Superman will Superman finally have a real dialogue scene with Batman and say, "Suck my dick from the back"? That is a great question.
Thank you so much, Eunice.
Eunice, thanks for asking that.
No, but on the real, I remember there was a before the movie came out, there was reports confirmed that Batman and Superman were gonna have like a lot of tension, like in terms of leadership for the Justice League in that movie. So I was like, oh shit, like we get another BVS type, like, yo, like relax. Like you just came back from the dead, my guy. Like I assembled these motherfuckers.
I just brought you back from the gulag.
These motherfuckers.
I saved your moms, boy. Don't fuck with me.
Exactly.
Word. And Suman's like, yo, I don't know why you talking up in here like that. Like I ain't just sacrificed my life because of your dumb ass. Because I approached you and was like, yo, Bruce, like I need your help. And you was like, nah, you dubbed me and him you kryptonite.
It's gonna be interesting.
But we get into that. So yeah, I don't want to see that scene again where Brian said like, oh, that that's gonna bleed. I'm gonna bleed later. Some bullshit. I don't even want
my stomach's in my ass.
Stomach's in my ass
scene. Yeah, I want like them grilling each other like, yo, like we boys, but I don't know. There's something about you. There's something about you I don't fuck with.
That's your
like,
problem.
You annoy me.
I won't res you.
That's your problem.
If one person's not gonna res him, it's that.
Yo, imagine Bruce is like, yo, if you get clapped again, guess
nobody
who's not resurrecting your ass again? Like,
you're staying in the gulag, bro. That 4,500 is going to something else.
Yeah.
Gonna get a UAV. But
video game podcast coming soon.
Oh God, man! After that, thank y'all for listening because that one's not coming anytime soon.
What's next?
That is all.
Well, that's all the questions.
Yeah. That's all the questions. I posted the type late.
Remember what Henry was like, and
have a lot
in
more.
The live stream?
We didn't get through all of them.
Yeah, I know. We have so many questions. We have hundreds of thousands of questions, guys.
Guys, relax. Stop talking so much.
I'm dead. But like, is there anything else? I mean, we could go on for this for weeks if I'm being honest with you.
I mean, how do you think the minute probably 42 minutes in, like, what do you think is going on in the movie?
42 minutes and 15 seconds.
Like at 42:05,
Superman first tells Batman to suck his dick in the back.
Minute 42, Flash went back in time already. It's a whole new universe. But no. Another cool thing was Ray Fisher went on live right after, I think on Twitch, and he started crying like on some real shit. Cause like that's dope. Like that's how much it means, especially like to him.
Yeah, because they did him dirt in Justice League.
not even
probably gonna be dope,
bro. But it's like, yeah, like, but you're absolutely right, Ariel. So much of the movie was Cyborg because, he's a mother box. Like, what do you mean?
Walking mother box?
A mother box, and his fucking Iron Man thing, where he has
fire.
We gotta see that, bro.
That's gonna be cool.
Don't worry, Alfred. I'll take it from here.
I just hope that
who are you?
I just hope that I'm sure that Zack is gonna make sure everybody gets their points in. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's gonna get their minutes in. But
Yeah.
I'm already calling it right now. I think for the pure sake of this possibly being the last dance for Ben Affleck, like for real this time, because I don't think he's gonna come back after this. This is already a lot alone to ask of him, like out of his time.
Right.
So I think that Batman's gonna be MVP of the movie, and then Cal is coming in right second, and then Cyborg. I think it's gonna go in that order because Wonder Woman's already gonna get shine this year.
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about her like not getting burned.
That scene in the actual movie that we saw was dope. Like the beginning of her. So I'm sure we'll get a lot more scenes. And
she's still gonna get some.
If
Flash
we do
won't be
get
tripping
it
over
as
his
a 6-part, he won't be like, "Oh, I push people and run away." Like, what?
God.
Also,
what?
guys, I don't expect. Also, we should also make sure
brunch.
that we don't listen. Remember, it wasn't really expressed how long he's been Flash. Like he just out of nowhere conveniently had a suit made already and all.
Yeah,
that.
Right, that's true.
He didn't even have a job at CCPD
and
yet.
a fucking layer.
Like he already had a spot to hang out with.
It's not even a lair. It's a fucking. It's like
a garage.
He's literally just living out there. Like he is.
It's his apartment.
I don't even think he's paying rent on that thing. Like
he's a squatter.
He's a fucking squatter. Like I'm serious.
Damn, yo. Oh, he chokeslams a girl and y'all start violating. Like
he's catching the smoke.
Yeah, he deserves
it. But
okay.
well, we're not getting into that. What I was gonna say, if we're doing this as a 6-part series, right? What if each episode focuses on like the point of view of like that particular, like a particular member? Like obviously we'll still have all of them, but it's focusing mainly on one in one episode, the next episode.
That'd be
and
cool.
like the last episode will be like
Superman. That's a whole nother movie.
No, yeah, that's true.
Like thematically, that's like a lot.
Again, we don't know. We don't know what
he tries to finesse it.
What they're gonna do.
If he does that,
imagine Zack tries to finesse it. Like
if anyone could do it, it's fucking Zack. So
yeah.
Nah. Hold on.
Hey, we need a little bit more.
First. Zack's gonna do this first. Gonna be like, "Hello, Christopher Nolan. Here's my idea. You approve? Say less.
Say less.
Approved it."
Wait, but what's Chris Nolan have to do this?
Because Chris Nolan is God tier and Zack Snyder is like right hand man though. Like he's up there, but like Chris Nolan is Chris Nolan, bro. Put some respect. Put some respect on his name.
But I'm saying, what does Chris Nolan have to do with this?
He just wants Chris Nolan.
Because Zack had an idea, right? But he's like, yo, like, let me run it by Chris Nolan real quick. Because if he turns it down, then I'm not doing it.
Ya estamos hablando.
Like, he needs that Nolan stamp of approval. You feel me?
He's like, yes,
that's
mate,
another thing to you trolls, to the trolls, to the Zack Snyder haters. Like, Christopher Nolan loves that dude. So you know what? Something on the back. How about that?
Hold that from the Zackvengers, bro. Fuck y'all.
The Zackvengers. Yo, we did it, bro. Zackvengers all day did it. We made this shit reality. The thing I love is we have no idea what to expect from this movie.
At all.
And he even Zack said it too. Zack was like, I didn't see the movie. I don't know what y'all saw. All I know is the movie you gonna see is completely different. It's a whole new experience.
And we gotta
say less, Zachary.
We gotta get what?
Yo, hell yeah.
A trailer? Oh, for sure. I predict we get a trailer probably like late this year.
Tomorrow.
Oh my god, dude! I think the whole world will explode. I think coronavirus
does have footage.
He
could compile like some black and white footage that he doesn't have to color grade.
Nah, you
can send it to me. I'll color grade it.
That the what he showed to the executives, like when at his crib, was all black and white.
Yeah,
the movie.
Right. Yeah, he said
crazy.
That. Mm-hmm.
He said, "Yo, like
the shit out of it." He was just like,
he's like, "Yo, y'all don't deserve the full effect yet because y'all did me so third." You're like, "How much you paying me?" I bet you'll get the full effect. But yo,
not yet.
If he drops that shit tomorrow, I'm gonna call Zack up and be like, yo, you trying to make me lose my job? Because I'm gonna be all day just watching this trailer Like,
Same.
like
You're gonna call Zack
you're
up?
buck, bro. After it dropped that they're releasing it, bro. I didn't want to do anything else but just be excited. I just wanted to stand in one place and that's it. That's all I wanted to do for the rest of the day.
Just fucking radiate like joy and positivity.
Like that? Like just go like this?
Yeah, just
Fuck yeah.
like fuck,
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Little speech bubble above it. Fuck yeah.
Yo, I don't know how many times I went to my girl and I was like, yo, they released it.
They released it. Like it came out on the right.
Released it. Yo, bro, that's how I'm sleeping tonight, bro. I'm
like this?
I'm
gonna
sleeping
be
like
glowing,
a baby.
bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, be like, wow, that was the best night's sleep I've ever had. My girl's gonna be like, you standing up? I'll be like, I don't care.
She's gonna sleep like Russ. That's how Russ sleeps.
Yeah, bro.
Levitating over his bed.
Like, I wanna fuck you mentally.
I'm on a whole different mindset.
Oh,
dude, that's Zack Snyder, bro.
Yo,
he's on a whole different mindset.
Yo, thank you, Zack.
Yes.
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Warner Brothers. Even though I still got beef with y'all. Thank you. Special thank you to AT&T. The HBO Max. The new guy that's running like Warner Media. He was like, he tweeted today and he was like, we're so excited to like bring this to you guys. We see how passionate you guys are. So we thought like, yeah, let's do it. So shout out to y'all for actually like listening, and this is gonna change the industry forever. I don't care what nobody says. Like nobody, no studio is gonna want to dare try and be like, should we interfere?
No,
like,
se atreven todavía.
What happened with?
No, it can still happen.
Yeah,
studios always gonna be studios. Yeah,
it's I don't know if they're gonna,
but not this bad. Not this bad.
They're never gonna touch Snyder again.
Yeah, that's what at least for
Snyder is untouchable.
Yeah, I think that is true.
Nobody's
touches Snyder again. I think the way he's making history, the way he's making
history.
You
want to change my no?
What?
Yeah, he's like, did you not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
His resume is just gonna be like
hashtag
Snyder cut.
Release a Snyder cut.
Yeah, I was gonna say hashtag release a Snyder cut.
Yeah.
So what budget would you like, sir? Nobody's gonna fuck with him anymore like that. I just hope that going forward, a studio is just gonna be like, listen, we don't want to have to shell out $20 to $30 million in the long run to redo this shit. So let's get it done right.
I hope Warner Brothers learns that lesson at least. Like, you know what? Like, this is not like we have to let them do their own thing. You can't control them. You can't fucking try to make it Marvel or whatever because you're just gonna lose the viewers and you're gonna lose everything. So
yeah.
At the end of the day, DC is DC and Marvel is Marvel. DC,
they're different for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, not and even on the DC side, there's the Snyder, so it's like, because we did have like comedy, those more upbeat movies such as Shazam and Birds of Prey.
Mm-hmm.
Snyderverse is more like, especially for us, it's more realistic. Obviously, a world of Superman and Batman is not a realistic world, but I'm saying Snyder took those fictional characters
and made them
feel life situations.
Yeah, exactly.
So, that Snyderverse is what people are so passionate about and wanted to see his version come into fruition. And I'm so glad that it is, and I'm so glad they're giving him even more money to be like, hey, do anything extra you want to do with it. So props to everybody, props to the fans. I am super excited.
Yes.
And I will always rep hashtag release the Snyder cut.
Zackvengers. You already know.
Zackvengers. We out.
Zackvengers, baby.